for 2020. It looks very different from prior years. And that's due to the changes in the tax law at the beginning of January 2018. There's a few different ways that you can complete this form, but in all situations, you need to fill out your name, your address, and then check single, married filing jointly, or head of household. Before you check head of household, be sure that this is a proper classification for you. Typically, most people file single or married filing jointly. At that point, you do not need to fill out the rest of the information. You can simply sign and date it and return this to your employer. Following those steps will have the most withheld automatically. You can always go to the IRS website, irs.gov/W4APP, to use their estimator to calculate what else you may need to do on the Form W-4 to adjust your withholdings properly. If you and your spouse both hold just one job, you can also check this box to indicate that you each have just one job. Both of you should check this box if appropriate. Other adjustments you may want to make would include claiming dependents. If you have children under the age of 17 by the end of the year, meaning as of December 31st, they are still under the age of 17, you would include that amount here. 2 children would be $4,000, 3 children, $6,000. If you have dependents that will be over age 16, that means 17 or older, by the end of the calendar year, you'd want to include that amount here times $500. 1 child, $500, 2 children, $1,000. So you may have 1 child under the age of 17 and 1 child age 17 for a total of $2,500 here. In step 4, lines A and B are unusual situations. These might be for situations where you have student loan interest or other income, such as capital gains, dividends, or hobby income, where you'd want to include that for extra calculations of extra withholding. You can also include simply a straight amount for extra withholding to enter any additional tax you want withheld for each pay period. So every time you receive a check, this extra withholding amount will be included. For example, if I include $200 here, then every time my paycheck is calculated, I will have not only the amount as indicated here, but an additional $200 withheld from each pay period. Sometimes that's necessary to adjust based on individual tax situations. You can also refer to the multiple jobs worksheet to make a determination about what additional withholdings you may need to do in this step 4. That worksheet can be found on the 3rd page. However, if you do get to this point, I would recommend instead that you use irs.gov/W4 app to determine your additional withholdings, or contact our office. We may want to do a tax projection for you to make a determination so that you have the proper amount of withholding done. If you have other questions about the new W-4, please feel free to contact our office at 414-393-0880. Thanks.